I'm Jonas.
And I'm TNT9. I'm Mike the Explosive One. Let's crack into another one.
TNT.
Yo.
Have you ever heard or used Amazon?
What'd you just ask me? What do you fucking think? Yeah, I've used Amazon.
So I've heard. I mean, there's definitely rumors out there that the working conditions at Amazon are not the greatest.
Yeah,
like
you're having them pissing bottles.
Yeah, like the drivers have monitors about like how fast they're going. Their cameras, they got to pee. They can't be away from the wheel for so long. They got all sorts of wild shit.
You see that Amazon driver that got into some road rage with a bunch of bikers?
No.
It was like driving on the freeway and a biker cut him off. He was like, F that. And he cut the biker off and then started like driving through a group of bikers. And of course the bikers, they're like, oh, we're a gang. And they're,
yeah.
They're like, we're going to follow you. Hey, what are you doing, buddy? We're going to road rage on you while you're trying to drive, making everything unsafe. Honestly, F bikers. I said it.
Damn. Okay.
I said it.
Well, something else happened in Oregon for Amazon.
Oh, no.
At a warehouse... A worker allegedly, didn't allegedly, he actually died, but allegedly went unnoticed for a significant period. Basically, according to the report by Western Edge, the worker collapsed on the floor at the warehouse. He laid unattended for over an hour while others continued working around him. The man is believed to have died on April 6th. He was 46 years old. The report further claimed that workers were instructed to continue operations for more than an hour after the incident. Employees continued fetching totes, picking items off the shelves, and loading packages onto trucks while the man's body laid on the floor.
So they didn't like put up any police tape or anything? Were the cops there, the ambulance, paramedics?
It said that recalling the supervisor's response, an employee told Western Edge, he said, just turn around and not look. Let's get back to work. Paramedics later arrived and the warehouse incident was it was closed off. It said reportedly the death left employees at the facilities concerned about their health and safety. No shit.
Did it say what he died of?
It says it was unknown.
Okay.
It said several people on Reddit debated what could have caused it. While one talked about multiple injuries reported in the facility, another claimed the building had become unusually hot. A user wrote in the comments, rest in peace, my condolences to the family. The fire and rescue put out as cardiac arrest. The heat is no joke. It was so hot and stuffy in the building today. Not saying that's what caused anything, but conditions like that definitely aren't safe, especially in early April. They need to do something, open up the vents, improve airflow. It said that building is known for having a large number of injuries. At least they had the decency and respect to send everyone home. But, like, they had them work for, like, an hour.
Okay. But eventually they realized that.
I guess. Like,
this is inhumane to make people work around a corpse.
Bro, like.
Eventually they realized that was the issue. Probably the police probably shut
like,
shit
what are
down.
they going to say?
Really
like,
happened.
like, oh, they're, like, maybe this guy's like a practical joker. And they're like, oh, there's Joey on the floor. Like, why would you not, like. If I'm at work and I look over and someone's on the floor, I'm gonna be like, "What are you doing?" And like, "Hey, are you all right?" Like, "Oh, you're not." And then that would become Amazon's like, "Get these fucking packages out. We got 2-day shipping."
Yeah.
Bruh.
Like I said, it probably came down to the police showing up and them saying, "No, we need these people
This is
out
a
here."
crime scene.
Yeah, we need to figure out what's going on, man. Because the police had to get called, the ambulance had to be called. They had to shut shit down eventually, but. I don't know, man. An hour of just people working, that's insane.
Dude, that's just crazy to me.
So who does the blame fall on there?
Bezos.
Does the blame fall? Yeah, obviously. Does the blame fall on the administration, the person in charge there? And like the fact that they're held under such like constraints by Amazon where they have to meet these deadlines and these goals and shit.
I would say that there's probably going to be some accountability on whatever supervisor was on shift that day.
Obviously, because that's the easy way to get rid of the problem. We fired the supervisor.
Yeah, because I'll tell you, no matter what, if I was like, even if like they specifically had a protocol, which would be wild, that said if someone dies, keep going, my ass would stop the work. I'd be like, we would attend to the man once he realized he's dead, shut shit down. Like, it's a pretty reasonable thing to say. Your shipment's delayed. Somebody died at the facility today. Like, I don't think people are going to be upset, but like, that's probably one of the most valid reasons to delay anything is somebody died. Like,
they just put that on your receipt when you get your Amazon order.
yeah, there's like a sticky note on it. Sorry, it's a day late. Tony died at the facility today.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, I've definitely had regular packages from Amazon that said they were coming today, and then all of a sudden it's like, your package is delayed, and it comes the next day. Like, I don't call. It is what, if calling ain't going to get it brought today.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Like,
Amazon has the best service, but no customer service.
oh my God. It's like, yeah. I mean, but I will say, if like you can just like put in the app, like, I didn't get the package, and they're like, refund. They don't even ask why.
Yeah.
So it's like, obviously, if it's like a lot, they probably would, but so it's like they don't have any customer service, but they have great service for the most part. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know, man. It's definitely a weird business model that they got going on, with the fact that you hear so much about the shitty conditions, like obviously them working in a hot ass fucking storehouse.
Well, here's the thing.
The drivers driving, having to pee in bottles,
It's Oregon in April. How fucking hot can it be, though?
I don't know, man. We don't even know what state that was in.
It said Oregon.
Oh, that's okay. Well, it ain't.
Still, like, warehouses and factories tend to get hot, but like it ain't like it's 120 degrees outside. It's April in Oregon. It can't be that hot there. They're almost as far north as fucking.
Listen to your Texas blood talking. People live in different areas, man. They become accustomed to different heat.
I don't give a fuck where you live. 80 ain't hot.
And their body types react differently to those heats. And we don't know if it was 80. You're just making up numbers. That's cool.
I'll look up the goddamn weather forecast for temperature.
I'm not even saying the weather forecast. I'm saying that the heat, the temperature in that building when the man died.
Oh, you never know how hot a building can get.
Exactly. Plus, we don't know how his body reacted to heat. We're not going to victim blame here. Like, why ain't your body stronger? Like, we're not going to do that.
Why did I turn into a diva?
Why ain't you got a strong body? You can't take 80 degrees, you pussy.
Is Tracy Morgan on this podcast right now?
Why he die? We're not gonna do that. So, I mean, look, 90 degrees felt a lot different when I lived in Ohio versus 98 degrees where I'm wearing a sweater down here. That's all I'm trying to say.
It's because of humidity, bro.
Whatever.
I don't give a shit the reason.
Yes, Dad, I won't touch the thermostat. Regardless. Fucking Amazon, I don't know what they can do to, like, it feels like their PR is good because nobody stopped using Amazon. Even with all this shit came out, I had some packages delivered this week.
So I had some delivered today, so yeah.
Yeah, so nothing's really going to change. Yes, okay, so somebody died, you make them work for an hour and a half around a dead body until the police get there and tell you, what are you doing? Shut the business down.
Yeah.
Like, this is not cool.
That's like a kid dies at the football game. They're just like, well, we'll play around him until the cops come and make sure. Like, what the fuck?
Like dead ass. That's that motherfucker's best friend. He just had lunch with him, and now he's putting boxes up.
He's stepping over him on the way to the truck.
Yeah, the fuck are you doing?
Driving around with a forklift and shit. Like, bruh.
Yeah. Like, eventually the supervisor made the call and was like, hey, look, somebody died here. What do I do? People are tripping. This man's crying. He keeps looking over at the body. Oh my God, dude. Just send the people home. Stop business, bruh. There's no business that's that serious.
Like you work in one of them like big ass factories and like homeboy loses his arm in the machine and they're just like, keep going. Like he gets gurneyed out and you're like, it's fine. It's fine. Like that's a traumatic thing to witness. Like you gotta like.
I'm trying to think in my head of heads if I've ever had a coworker pass away at work, and it's hard for me to tell. It's really hard for me to even tell. I feel like maybe
a coworker at work while you're working.
Yeah,
I feel like that would be a memorable moment of your career.
I've been in the business for a long time, and the business already has to do with a little bit of bad circumstances anyway. So it's hard for me to tell.
Anything really wild happen at?
No, you wouldn't even. You get like an email.
No. Like jobs I had before that.
Would you even get an email of a person that you're
in an office? They're just like they don't even like. They're just like. They don't even mention.
See, now that's the proper business model where you could just hide it. All right, everybody get back to work. They're, like if you're in a cubicle and you see them gurneyed out, that's something. But
yeah, it could just be like, oh, I mean, I've definitely, when I was working in the office years ago, I've definitely seen someone like taken out on a stretcher, but they weren't dead. They were like, something happened to them at work and they were like being like stretchered out to get into the ambulance. They had a whatever, but I don't think they died. But they didn't announce it either way, so who knows, right?
Yeah,
so
I feel like I may have seen that for sure, but I just don't know.
like,
if
oh, there goes Margaret. Like, I hope she's okay.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but that's wild, dude. If I see a dead body at work, I'm taking the rest of the day off. Period.
Is this going to stop you from using Amazon?
Definitely not.
That's so sad. It's sad, man.
Can I get Walmart Plus?
Ew, what?
That's all that we have in this episode. Please make sure to like, subscribe for Jonas.
TNC.
Oh, yeah.